Ready for this? Imagine a fluffy, chewy, golden brown wonder of a cookie, packed with hefty chunks of sinfully rich dark chocolate. Each bite makes the chocolate ooze out like lava from a mini cookie volcano, making your taste buds do a happy dance. The smell of fresh-baked cookies starts a party in your kitchen, teasing your senses with the promise of a sugary fiesta that's as comforting as your grandma's hugs, but way more deliciously indulgent. This, my friend, is the magic of the one and only legendary chocolate chip cookie, a timeless crowd pleaser that never gets old. Picture this, folks, you're home in that good old kitchen of yours, whipping up a storm of pure delight. You, yes you, turning basic pantry essentials into a magical treat that will tickle your taste buds. Now, who needs a fairy godmother when you've got an oven and a whisk? Just a handful of ingredients and a few easy-peasy steps. That's all you need. Next thing you know, you'll be pulling a batch of these melt-in-your-mouth cookies straight out of the oven. And let me tell you, they are so divine, they make you question reality. So buckle up, cookie monsters, and prepare to satisfy those sweet cravings at the drop of a hat. Or should we say, the drop of a cookie. Now that's what we call a batch made in heaven. All right, folks, let's kick things off by cranking your oven up to a toasty 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, what are we doing? We're setting the stage for our cookie extravaganza, ensuring our little doughy friends have a warm and cozy environment to transform into scrumptious treats. Now, while your oven is slowly transforming into the sauna for our cookies, let's get with the dry ingredients. You'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, the ultimate jack of all trades in the kitchen, a cheeky half teaspoon of baking powder for that via-voom rise, and an equally sassy half teaspoon of salt, because balance is key, friends. Mix these little rascals together until they're mingling like the best of pals at summer barbecue. And voila! You've got a bowl of potential cookie greatness. Let's get to the next exciting step, shall we? All right, folks, buckle up, because we're going to embark on a thrilling culinary journey. Grab yourself a separate bowl and jam-pack it with 1 full cup of butter, softer than a kitten's fur. You'll need unsalted, unless you're a daredevil like my Uncle Jim, who once used salted butter. Trust me, it was a disaster, but I'll save that story for another day. Next, ambush that butter with 1 1/4 cups of brown sugar, not white brown, like the color of teddy bears. Now here comes the fun part. We are going to beat the living daylights out of them until they surrender into a light and fluffy mix. This process is a lot like my first round of boxing, exhilarating, tough, but oh so satisfying in the when you're finished with that, it's time to add in just a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. Remember, just a teaspoon. We're not making perfume here. And finally, crack open 2 large eggs into the mix. I prefer to imagine them as dragon eggs. It adds an element of fantasy to the whole ordeal. Trust me, this is going to be exciting. All right, folks, here comes the magical part. Ready to summon the cookie spirit? Now you're going to lovingly add in those dry ingredients. Like a first date, take it slow, no need to rush. As you stir, you'll see the dough starting to get its act together. It's like watching a lazy teenager finally clean their room. Voila! The humble beginnings of your soon-to-be legendary cookies. How exciting is that? And now, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the grand spectacle. The moment that single-handedly turns this mere dough into the superstar of desserts, the chocolate chip cookie. It's time to summon 2 whole cups of dark chocolate chips. But wait, we're not just throwing them in there, oh no. We're going to lovingly, artfully fold them into our dough, making sure each tiny morsel has its own little cozy spot. It's a choco chip party in there and everyone's invited. Let's ensure they're all shaking hands and mingling nicely throughout the dough. There you have it, folks, the magic of cookie metamorphosis. All right, folks, get ready because we're in the home stretch. Once your dough has evolved into its final, magnificent form, it's time to bring out those baking sheets. Picture this. Each little dollop of dough is a future cookie, ready for its big debut. Drop rounded tablespoonfuls onto the baking sheet, leaving about 2 inches of space between each. They need room to spread their wings, you know. Pop these little beauties into the oven and let them bake for about 9 to 11 minutes. Not a minute more, not a minute less. We're aiming for that perfect balance of color and texture where the edges are just lightly golden. Remember, they're supposed to be soft and chewy, not rock hard. So don't even think about overbaking them. Trust me, I've been there and it's not pretty. When they're all baked to perfection, they're going to be stinking hot. So let them hang out on the baking sheet for a few minutes before transferring them to a wire rack to cool completely. Yes, it's painful to wait, but think of it as a testament of your patience. Plus, nobody likes a burned tongue. All right, folks, let's wrap this cookie chat up. To make these irresistible, soft-as-a-pillow chocolate chip cookies, we're gonna bring together good old friends like flour, baking powder, and salt. Next, we'll add the party animals: butter, brown sugar, vanilla extract, and eggs. And the guest of honor, the chocolate chips, of course. We'll then coax all these buddies into a friendly dough mix. Next stop, baking this doughy ensemble in a preheated oven until the cookies come out wearing their lightly golden tan. And here are some tips. Uncle Cookie, make sure your butter is as soft as a summer cloud, preheat your oven till it's hotter than a desert at noon, and whatever you do, don't leave your cookies in there to get sunburnt. And the grand finale, bite into your homemade soft and chewy chocolate chip cookies and let the flavor fireworks begin. Trust me, it's an experience that'll have your taste buds doing the cha-cha. So go ahead, indulge and enjoy every crumbly, because remember, there ain't no party like a cookie party. Okay, cookie connoisseurs, that's it for our chocolate chip cookie extravaganza. But hey, the fun doesn't have to end here. If you enjoyed baking along with us and can't wait to share your cookies with the world, then we've got great news for you. Why not join our sweet baking-loving community right here on YouTube? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button below. Not only will you get access to more of our deliciously detailed baking tutorials, but you'll also be the first to know about our upcoming videos. Just make sure to ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on the baking action. So go ahead and subscribe, because remember, in our kitchen, every day is a cookie party. Happy baking and see you in our next video.